Hi guys, welcome to our channel. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Over 25. As you can see today, there's a difference in the set, in the environment that we're in. Today we're shooting from Furniture Palace, which is Kenya's #1 furniture store. They are sponsoring this episode, and by the time you're seeing this episode, there's going to be a huge sale, end of year sale out. So make sure to visit their website or go to any of their showrooms to take advantage of those deals, guys. Furniture Palace is the place. Look at this couch. I mean, what in the world? What a wow. What a wow.
Such a cute living room.
Such a cute living room. And thank you so much, Furniture Palace, actually, for letting us do this in one of your showrooms. When we came here, this was initially going to be just one of those promotions where we push the products that we like, but they allowed us to come and shoot here. So thanks, Furniture Palace. That is amazing. So today's episode, okay, how are you guys feeling actually? Are you guys good?
Yeah.
I'm very good actually.
Yes?
Good.
We're excited? Yeah. Look at, I'm just like, the lighting here is ridiculous.
It's so nice.
Okay, tuna progress.
Can I just say Julia is looking so sweet today. Hey, I don't know where she's going, but hey.
Why, if you see me in this dress with you today, you know this is all for you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Unakaa poa.
Unakaa poa.
Kwenda. In a t-shirt and jeans.
So,
thank you.
Yes, thank you, babe. So today this is what we're discussing. We got a question from one of our followers, and we thought, actually Shikie thought that would be a really good idea for us to discuss it. And here it is. Do fans, I'm gonna replace fans with followers. I don't know if we have fans. We have followers. Yeah. Do followers feel entitled to parts of our lives we don't want to share? And what are our boundaries as influencers? So yeah, I mean, most of this conversation is obviously going to come from the perspective of influencers and interacting with our followers and how things have just changed. I mean, I can just start the conversation off by saying when we started Over 25, I think for all of us, using the term influencer is one of those things where like, influencer, I think we're content, I call myself a content creator. Yeah. Am I happy to be able to influence, and what's the term you use?
I say social media amplifier.
And amplify 100%. Yeah. But there's always now, I mean, with the way social media is set up nowadays, it's not like before where you have a video, it goes out and you're done. But the thing is, now you have a video, it goes out and there's a whole conversation. After that, people have opinions about what you're saying, how you look, how you present yourself, and they want access into your lives. I think, Shikie, you can start us off because we were talking about this a little bit earlier when you're talking about how the entitlement and like how much access is okay.
I think I should start by saying when we use the word entitled, don't look at it like a negative thing. First of all, the person I was speaking to, where she was coming from is basically like we've invited people to be part of our journey. I think even on our Instagram page, it's in our bio. It's our bio that we're on a journey and you're invited. But as human beings, of course, there are parts that we don't want to show. But as somebody who is part of this journey, you might feel like, why aren't you showing me this part of it? So there's a video. Was
it a video? What was that? Because I remember was it a black chick? It was a black American.
It was a video,
in our DMs.
So basically, it's that kind of thing. This video, you've been invited on someone's, let's say, pregnancy journey. Like me, I've been documenting my whole journey, and then my baby comes, and I'm not showing you my baby.
Emoji, laugh at emojis.
So this chick was just like, you're showing us your belly every 2 weeks. We can barely see any change. But then finally, when your child arrives,
you're hiding.
And she's like, where's our baby?
Show us our baby.
Our baby. You can't do that. So I think it's that kind of thing. You've been together, and then all of a sudden a big thing happens in someone's life, and then you're not part of it anymore.
For that one, for example, like, what do you think? I'd like to know what you think about the moms who go through the journey and then hide their face.
I'm not one of those moms. Like, me in my mind, if I'm taking you on the journey, I would like to take you. But for example, where, let's say even for me, for my pregnancy, where my maybe my small boundary is for this particular pregnancy is, I'm not talking about the gender. I'm taking you on my journey, but I'm not talking about the gender of my baby. But my friends know, yeah? So you will see the baby when the baby arrives. I can't tell you it is because of this or this or this. I don't know. I don't know how I arrived at that.
Yeah.
I have no idea, because my first pregnancy, found out the gender and I was talking about the gender, but this one I've chosen not to.
Yeah.
So maybe that would be like, let's say, one of the boundaries. But the thing for hiding, I think Lornzie had said something earlier. Yeah, that I liked. You remember when you were saying that the issue is not so much the not showing the child altogether, it's putting the child there and purposely putting the emoji.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
exactly? So why are you posting a family picture with the child there?
Yeah.
And then you blur the child's face. See, you just take a picture of you and your husband.
Without the child.
Without the child. Like it
Okay, I never thought of it like
exactly.
that.
It doesn't make sense. It's
I
like
never
you're
thought of it like
almost
that. You're
you're teasing.
You're
It's like you're
like
shoemaking someone. Like, oh, you're never gonna see my baby. I'm like,
Okay, I
why
like that.
Why are you
Alright,
doing
that's
that?
different.
Even me, I feel like that's just wrong.
But then sometimes maybe somebody has taken a cute picture that they like of how they look,
And the kid happened to be
and the kid is there.
Then save that photo, and then the one you want to put up on social media.
True,
Don't put up your child.
True. Actually, maybe that because for me, I was in this mindset of as an influencer, okay, as a content creator. I need to be able to change my mind anywhere along this journey. And I don't want anyone to. I mean, like I understand fans, followers are watching, and then it's like, "Ay, kwani," you know, because you're invested.
Yeah,
You're invested.
like watching a series.
And then you're like, the boyfriend has arrived finally at the end of season 2, but he's just walking around with a blood face. Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm here, but for imagine, do your own thing, whatever. Like do whatever you want to do. I'm really for whatever. Do whatever you want to do. Even posting half a baby with an emoji. I'm like, okay, do whatever you want to do. It's fine. Life is too short.
I'm usually okay with, for example, if the baby is there, but you haven't blurred the picture or put a big ass emoji, but it's maybe a side profile. You get? So that way the picture can be in a way that it's not. It's a nice picture. You know, it's not a cute picture. Then half the picture is a big ass emoji hiding a whole baby. Come on. Doesn't make sense. Like even like the one Kate actress did with when they were at the coast, and then it's just the baby, but then the baby has glasses. That's super cute. You can't ever tell how the baby looks like, but it's a cute photo. Now imagine if she posted that and then blurred the face. Does that make sense? It really doesn't make sense.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Lorna can start us off. Like, are there boundaries that you have that you feel, okay, I'll show you this much, but I won't show you this much?
Okay. Let me just start first of all with the relationship boundaries.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like where I stand is I really don't want to put my relationship out there. And I realized very quickly that, you know, just introducing D on my social media, he has 11,000 followers now. He was so you see, immediately guys are like invested. So I realized very quickly, if I put him out there and then something happens, it's just going to be another drama, which I don't want. I'd like that to be private, a bit private. Of course, there are times where maybe we'll do a video together, like that one we did at the beginning of Corona, just so you see, okay, yeah, this is my person, but I don't want him to be there in my everyday kind of thing. I'll give an example. That lady was like, I think I was at Shikie. You and me are co-wives now. D liked my picture. Shiko, do you remember me telling you something like this? A random chick, and I was like, yo, people are psycho out here. Like, and I just remember if I was a petty person, this would have blown up. I would have been like, yo, what are you doing?
Boyfriends like other women's pictures. It's social media. They're not.
Yeah, but why do you have to
Say that.
Why do you have to go and say, oh, D, Lorna's Lorna's boyfriend liked my picture. Now we are co-wives. Like she posted on her stories. This was like three stories for Tanai. Now the way D can I think she screenshotted, put it on her stories. Oh my god, now me and Nani are co-wives. So that's not the kind of drama I'm into. That's why I'm just like, yo,
rather not have him there.
So let me ask, what is this that you'd rather not have? Because you post pictures of him.
Yeah.
So what is the boundary exactly? Just the the amount of the frequency.
I think the frequency
Okay.
and then also details.
Okay.
I don't give details.
Okay.
He will be in my picture.
Yeah.
I'll never put details out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You, Ivy?
I think my main boundary has to do with my children. First, we were talking with the girls, and I was discovering, for example, the way people have close friends on IG. I don't have that. What I share is what I share. So whether Shikie, Sidi, Julia, other people, it doesn't matter. But one of the main boundaries I've come to see is with my children. It's something I've come to learn as we go, in that I don't want to share stuff with the public that I'd rather share with them first when they're able to understand what I am sharing. For example, there's a time I posted a beautiful story of how I named them from the womb, and I asked guys, guess whose name was whose. But I never give the answer because it's really none of your business. They need to know how I named them first before me telling the public. So that for me is my main boundary. If there's something about, so the things I share with my children are things that I hope people learn from. So for example, their bedtime routines, their whatever. However, if I have a child who's struggling with a milestone, I'm not going to put that on social media for you to learn from it. Why? Because this child will go to school the next day and someone might tell them, I know you're struggling with this milestone, or blah, blah, blah. So those for me are the clear boundaries that I have in terms of sharing on social media. I hope I've made sense. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay, so me, I'm the one with the close friends. Me, I have close friends on Instagram. I have like the main one, and then I have close friends. But then I'm also very active on stories. In fact, I prefer stories than posting. I just find
I love your stories.
posting is so much work. Because I just find like posts nowadays, Instagram is just not what it used to be. Everything has to be a certain, like you see when you said I just posted elevator selfie. I was like, this is the Instagram I want to go back to. Personally, as Julia, I just like, I don't like being told how to do anything. So now I'm being told you have to be always looking nice, and it has to be Instagram worthy, and it has to be like worthy, and it has like. So anyway, I have close friends because there are some things that I want to be able to have videos I'm posting that I'm not thinking about how do I look, is this angle nice, am I, so there's that reason. One of the reasons I put close friends because there's just shit I'm just posting za ujinga and it's not well thought out. And then also personal things. My niece, who I'm sure many people know, I post her a lot on close friends. I also post her on my IG. But then there are just some things I'm like, I can't, it's also a frequency thing. It's like I don't want to give people access to know, oh, okay, so they do walks, they eat at this time, they do, I mean, there's just a level of privacy. So I have close friends. Yeah. I think for me in general, like my personal life, my relationship life is usually never on the socials. Yeah. Even though I'm single, like I'm still out here dating. Okay, like I go on dates and shit. Yeah. But I don't want guys to know. Yeah. But I know myself, I get excited. So I know when I fall in love, I'm going to be there with my babe. So help me God. Because I really want my relationship to stay private. Yeah. Like I want to be those people who, like, I can't even say names because they're influencers in Kenya, but like other celebs, you just see they're getting engaged. What? There was a boyfriend. Yeah, that's how I want my life to be. Okay. But I'm not sure I'll be able to because I get too emotional. I'm just gonna be like, I'm happy and the world needs to know. Yeah. I'm sure I'll start like, I'm only showing from here. And then
we'll just be hearing a voice. No, we'll start to just hear her
like,
voice.
Like Lydia Dinka. Did you guys follow Lydia Dinka?
No.
That vlog, the UK vlog, you guys need to follow her. So, as in this babe, we know she has a boyfriend. And we know they've gone on a vacation together. Yeah. And then somebody taking her pictures. Yeah. So we know it's the guy. And then nowadays when we see the guy, we're just thinking, I'm like, yeah, he has dreads, that's hot. So I don't want to, I want to be able to like, no one knows if I'm single or whatever. Yeah. But I know the when you're in love, actually. Yeah. So that for me is, I guess, my only boundary. Like I wish I could just hold on. At least my dating life, people don't really know who I'm dating, who I'm seeing. Yeah. But I wish I hope I'll be able to carry that into, because I don't want opinions in my relationship at all.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I need to watch that episode on YouTube for Farhana. Hi Farhana, where the title was Why I Hide My Husband. I think we need some context. I want to know also why she hides her husband. I find it the coolest thing. She has the coolest photos and then the guy is just hidden. Yeah. It's so cool.
He's there.
He's not there. Yeah, you see the hand. And then also to add on to what Julia said, there was a live I attended where Yasmin said, because people are constantly asking, do you have a boyfriend? When are you getting married? Or da-da-da. Like, what value does it add? If you know I'm dating, you follow me for this content, you follow me because you like how I dress, where I travel to, so you knowing I'm dating what value does it add to also my overall persona? So that's just something to add on to what Julia said.
I think it adds something, Ivy, because first of all, even if you look at us, one of the stuff that has the most engagement and people talk and are very passionate about the episode are sex relationships. Those are the top. So I think people want to be able to know I mean, that's why the tabloids that have who has broken up with who has nothing to do with the acting career, their music, but it's what sells because people want to know who you are, to continue the story. That's why reality TV shows work. It's like, okay, she's an actor, but now she also has a reality TV show. So we're getting to see her personal life. There's something it does, I think, for people. But then where we are going and the world we're going, I think we need people who follow people. Like me, I follow a bunch of people. It's not only me being followed. I think we're getting to a place, slowly, it's not yet there, where people are coming to understand that yes, you're seeing this, but you don't have to know the whole story. And even what you see is just a small portion. I might look happy, but I'm fucking depressed. You know, it's like now, because social media is also a baby in relative to the existence of other mediums, social media is still at an infant stage. So I think now we're also learning, when you're following someone, just because they look like this, doesn't mean it's the whole story. That's something we've discovered recently.
Yeah, exactly. Like even there's a time on my stories when I took over our page, someone asked Ati, I can't remember who they were saying, but they were just being weird. They were saying, Ati, I feel like I can't remember who they were talking about. This one doesn't fit in with this one in all your videos. So I was like, don't look at our YouTube videos
and feel like that's
think
how
you know who we are. Like that is entitlement. Like why would you deduce our entire lives from watching what we do on YouTube? I mean, that's just a fraction. It's the same way Instagram is. It's just a picture of the front, the back. Someone has set it up to look pretty, you know. It's all
not everything. What you see is not what it is. It's just a small portion. And you, Shiko, Shiko, I know you're not. Your relationship is out there. We all know. You guys are the Kenyan sweethearts of.
I don't know. We are the who of
relationship goals.
Yeah. For you, my relationship is very much out there because we are both in the social media space. Yeah. So I think my boundaries are still in that same space of like family, similar to Ives, family and children. For me, what's important is to be able to switch off when I need to switch off, which is why even when we talk about, like, let's say I've been told severally, even by these ladies here, you guys should have a YouTube channel. The space to be able to switch off is what I feel is very important. Like if I don't feel like documenting, I don't want to have to document. But also, when it comes to, for example, I can give an example of when it comes to my child. When it comes to Shazi, I'll show like a milestone. I'll show she's lost her first tooth, or I'll show happy things. This is not to say I don't show these other things. I've shown like she's drawn on the wall, she's drawn on her face, she had gunk in her hair. But I won't show you the very serious things that have happened, you know. Even for my relationship with Shiv, I will show people that he left. I think the time I showed he left banana peels in the car or something, and I'm just like, nigga. What the hell? But I won't show you until we fought about this, you know. So
yet it could have happened.
It could have happened.
Yeah.
So I'd rather show the kind of lighter side of. It's even something that I had contributed. There's a time recently I was interviewed by Nation, and they were just talking about parenting in the social media space. And for me, the difference is, yes, I will show that my kid put Play-Doh in her hair. Because I'm just like, I was super irritated, but I'll be showing you guys and I'm like, you guys, she's done this. But I won't show you, let's say, if she had a meltdown, or even let me say, like, let's say,
or you reprimanding her for putting the hair.
Yeah, I would show you myself causing for the child, but I'll be like, you guys, I'm just in a light-hearted manner, not in a way that later on, if she's to see these things, she would feel super embarrassed, you know, because you also have to think about such things. Even for the relationship, I don't want to put it in a way that, you know, it's in a way for, why are men like this? More than this
Why
man.
isn't this man
Yeah,
like
this man,
this?
why is he like this?
Yeah.
So for me, that's where the boundary is. So the serious things, keep them to myself. I can joke about them with my friends, but I wouldn't put them out there.
Can I add on to that in terms of another boundary recently, because now my kids communicate better. If I'm taking a video and they say, "Mommy, stop,"
Oh yes, also
just put the phone away. Do you want to take, nowadays even ask, do you want to take a picture?
Yes.
And let me not lie to you, sometimes we bribe our kids for some of these pictures. Like, I'll give you some candy. Like if I'm doing some content that I'm being paid for that requires maybe a child, imagine, I'll tell you the truth and say sometimes we bribe with some candy or stuff. But even then, if they say, I don't want to do this, just listen and say, because my kids have then got to the point of saying, Mom, you're not listening. I'm like, okay, and you put the phone away and say, okay, now I'm listening. And they say, I don't want to take a picture. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And you figure yourself out. That's the other boundary. If they're starting to say, wait, what is this for? Yet there are times they're my biggest fans. There are times they can ask for the phone and say, Mom, I want to see you dancing. And we katika to my videos. But when they say no, I listen. It's okay.
And I like that you said that, because that's also something even I have implemented. And even after I take pictures, I will show her the pictures. And I'll ask her, do you like the picture? Which one do you like the most? And if she doesn't like,
you have to involve them. It can be at dance. No, explain to them why you're dancing or dance.
Or do you want
it can't
to
be,
dance?
I think just to conclude this episode, I think some fans, not all of them, it's a very, 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 very small proportion of fans who now get into the space where we're like, hey, Izao. Majority of guys who follow us are very positive people. They are very encouraging, and they even back us up in the comments. Somebody will come and hate, and they come and say, Kwani you, what's your, but then there's someone just there sitting watching little fires everywhere. It's called little fires everywhere.
little fires everywhere.
Yes, so there are some who do feel entitled, not all of them, but I think where this conversation should, or people should just start to understand, we have parts of our lives that we don't want to be put in the public eye. The same way somebody who is not a social media influencer has things they don't even want their partner to know, or their mother to know, or their best friend to know. So there are some things that are personal.
And that's why I would add, like, for he who will not be named on this show, what he does, I think it's so private for someone. I mean, you're just leading your life, but you as a fan or whoever, you're seeing someone is doing something, you take a picture and send it. Like, why would you do that? As in, how would you feel if it was you? Like, I'm literally enjoying my food with someone, you take a picture and say, for example, hey, I saw Lorna with another guy, she cheating. Then I'll, as in, come on, mind your own business. Like, I don't know why Kenyans are like that. Is it our culture?
Hey,
like,
me, if
why
you see
do
my girl out there, you send the picture to me. Sometimes that's why you also mean his face is there.
Exactly.
Don't send it to
Ivy.
Send it to me.
Why are you sending to a tabloid?
Send it to me.
Yeah.
Be my girl, my boy. Be
so
my
exactly why you see
person.
those are now that's negative. Like, it's just someone looking out for like
That's
it's negative. Like this negative thing it's very toxic.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
But what can we do?
Yeah.
Well,
And that was that. Do they feel entitled? And what are our boundaries? And as influencers, I think coming in into this space, none of us here came in saying we want. I don't think so. Anyway,
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't think any of us came in saying, okay, we want to influence. We want to be influencers.
Yeah.
When we started over 25, this was a thing where we're like, we just want to have fun creating content. The space that is now on YouTube or the podcast, well, it was not just in the last 3 years. It has grown so much. It was just like us and like two other
influencers
shows.
were radio presenters.
Exactly.
Those are our celebrities and stuff. News anchors.
Exactly.
So it's our very young industry.
It's a very young
In the industry here, and yeah, I think we're still like, all of us are still learning.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah.
All of us are still learning.
I think just to add to that, there are people who feel very entitled to how a celebrity or an influencer or an amplifier like that looks. You know, if it was you on that channel and, for example, you had one thumb that's shorter than the other, why do you feel the need to point that out? They were born the way they are, right? Like, I don't know why some of these people also feel entitled to point out negative things about someone's body, but did I choose my body? Yeah, I mean, it's maumbile, exactly. So also, the same way there's positive entitlement. There are those guys who are generally rooting for you and they're happy for you. I think even us we've come to realize is also just people on the internet who just have bad intentions. Like they're literally just there to make you feel bad. I don't know for what reason, or you know,
what Julia's taught us,
like
to gaslight.
To gas, like that time someone called us cows and we found out it's someone in the UK. Like surely they just sat on the internet, so over 25. I'm just happy we appeared on their page. I guess we're in the UK. Whoop, whoop. And then they just decided to type and call us cows. Like you see, like, but I understand also people are going through a lot. There are a lot of people going through a lot of things.
That's a them problem.
And it's an outlet. I don't know, but. Yeah, just be a kind, positive person. Like, that's how you're attracted to your life. If you're negative, you'll always be negative. Yeah.
At the end of the day, us guys are just happy to be, to have reached where we've reached because of you guys. So thank you for the love. And if there's anyone hating on us, please can you support us? Before we see that comment, can you support us in that and give them a down? What do you call them? A thumbs down. Yeah, we don't want hate on this platform. And just remember to be kinder, not only to influencers but to other people on the internet. You know, don't be that person. If you like this conversation that we've been having in this video, remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. It's free.
It's free.
She always says that. Subscribe to this channel, and if you have enjoyed this conversation, we're trying to get to 100k subscribers, so please subscribe, share this video with all your networks, help us to get to that goal. All right guys, thank you for watching, and see you guys in a couple of weeks. Bye.
Over 25, subscribe.